Hi everyone, and welcome to the English Danny channel. This video is part of our phrasal verb series, and we'll be talking about transitive phrasal verbs. I'll give you a list of some commonly used transitive phrasal verbs, and these are very useful for you in your daily speaking. Let's get started. Before we start, let's do a quick review of what a transitive phrasal verb is. To use a transitive phrasal verb, the sentence must contain an object. So, let's look at a few examples of transitive phrasal verbs and talk about how to use them correctly. So, the first one that we'll be learning about today is cut out. Or cut something out. And sometimes cut something out of something. And cut out is a transitive phrasal verb that means stop doing, using, or eating something. Basically, we can use this word when we're talking about something that we or someone needs to stop doing. So let's look at some examples. If I eat junk food, but stop eating it, you have cut out junk food from your diet. If you are talking loudly and somebody asks you to be quiet, so you stop talking, you have cut it out. Now, let's use it in a sentence. The doctor said I need to stop eating chocolate, so I cut it out of my diet. Remember, you must have an object. You cannot only use a subject. For example, he cut out is incorrect. Remember to use an object. Language tip. You can use cut it out as a command to tell someone something or to tell someone to stop doing something. Okay? So if someone is doing something that you don't like, you can say, "Hey, cut it out." This means, "Hey, stop doing that." The second phrasal verb we'll learn about today is take out. Take out is a transitive phrasal verb. Now, this word can be very difficult to learn to use correctly. Why? Well, this is because there are many different meanings and ways to use take out. Take out can mean to go to a restaurant, a theater, club, with somebody that you have invited. Or it can mean to kill somebody or destroy something. Or it can mean to remove something from inside an object or a person. I know it's confusing, so let's listen to a quick explanation. To understand how to use take out, we need to use context clues. Okay? So this means that you need to understand the situation of the conversation. Okay? You should ask questions like, who is talking? And what are they talking about? If a father and a son are talking, and the father asks if he can take the son out, he probably means to go to a restaurant. But If two soldiers are talking and one asks if he can take somebody out, they probably mean to kill or destroy someone or something. Take something out means to remove something from inside an object or a person. Okay? Take something out. Not somebody, something. So if you remove an object from your bag, you take it out. Or if a dentist pulls a tooth out of your mouth, they take it out. Let's use them in a sentence. I want to take my wife out tonight. Or, the doctor took the splinter out of my finger. Take out is a transitive verb. So, you cannot say, she took out. It requires an object. She took it out. Okay. The third phrasal verb we'll learn about today is come up with. It means to find or produce an answer, or sometimes a sum of money. This phrasal verb is always followed by something. So it's come up with something. Usually, it's always an object because this is a transitive phrasal verb. Let's look at some examples. If you think of a good idea, you came up with a good idea. If you owe someone some money and you get the money and pay them, you come up with the money. Now let's use it in a sentence. I came up with a really good idea in class, so the teacher gave me a good score. Remember, it's a transitive phrasal verb, so you must use an object. You cannot say, I came up, when you are talking about producing a good idea. Okay, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos in this series where we discuss other types of phrasal verbs and learn many new words and how to use them. If you're interested in studying some more, please click one of our videos that interests you. Thanks for tuning in to the English Danny channel.